how your friends were to your grades and how you felt about that. Okay, so leave your comments, videos, whatever. Let me know. Alright? And get people to subscribe to me. I don't care what you gotta do. If you gotta kill a cow, do it.
Well, I don't think I'll be killing any cows today for you, Mr. Pakadim. I don't know if this is the pronunciation, but yeah, you made a good point about parents, and they're like, whenever a report card day is, it's always like a very dreadful day, no matter what your grades are, because even if I've always noticed that, you know, the overtly smart kids who, like, you know, strive to succeed really hard and, like, study and, like, tutor other kids, even if they're, like, A-, if they got, like, 89, 90, they're, like, flipping out, and their parents are gonna get mad, even though it's, like, some of the best grades in the class and stuff. And, like, I remember every time I'd have a report card day and stuff, and it would be, like, just dreadful, you know? It was just, like, you know, I was never really good at math class, and then I'd never really passed gym or anything like that, because really, how's this person like me going to pass gym class, really? But it was always dreadful, and the parents always, like, they get all worried about your report card, and they want to talk to you about it, and give you shit for, like, you know, not doing so good here, and, like, oh, what you can do better, like, summer school, tutoring after school, and all this kind of, like, I just didn't really, you know, it was, like, the more they tried to push you, the less I really cared about it, and, like, really, the whole problem with, like, school is it starts so early in the day. It was always, like, 7:30 in the morning, 8:30 in the morning, and all these classes trying to teach you, like, history, and, like, algorithms, and, like, you know, complex equations, and it's just, like, I don't just want to be in bed still. I'm still so sleepy, and they don't really give you coffee or anything, and you don't really get the proper breakfast before you go, and it's still, like, sometimes I would wake up and, like, the sun wasn't even up yet and it was still dark out, and I was just like, oh, Mommy, I just don't want to go to school today, because you're a kid, right, and you just want to be having fun. You don't really care about all these, like, discussions about your future, what you're going to be, and you're like, I don't really know, I just want to kind of chill out for a little while, you know, just play some video games or something. Like, you said you got the C in Spanish, and, like, that's not really a big important class, I don't think, because, like, still the C's pretty good as long as you learn the language. You don't have to be, like, a, you know, a linguist in Spanish, do you? It's okay to get to C in that class. And, like, you remember I got the highest in my, like, social studies class once, and it was only like a 75 or something, 73 around there, and it was like the highest in the class, and it was like, well, it's still better than everyone else. Like, it's probably just the teacher's breaking my balls, or she sucks at teaching and no one's really learning anything if, like, that's the highest grade in the classroom, right? So anyway, like, teachers and, just reminded myself, like, parent-teacher interviews are also very terrible, but that's a whole other story for another time. But yeah, I disagree that parents need to, like, try to be a little more, like, you know, like, relax a little about grades, not give your kids, like, you know, complexes about, you know, emotional trauma just because they're, like, trying to better. Like, that's not their fault. They're in school, right? Or they're, like, we're forced to go. We're lucky we're getting grades at all. But yeah, so just chill out, parents. Not to be so hard on your kids, because you're just gonna drive them crazy and give them, like, emotional scars for the rest of their life. Bye.